Hey everyone, so in this last installment of my video series on how to use ChatGPT and become a writing wizard, I go over how you can use ChatGPT to revise your essay. Now you're thinking to yourself, well, how is that different than getting essay feedback? Well, getting essay feedback talks about the general areas of improvement that you can make to your essay. And it talks more about essay structure. But when we do revision, that's more like the nitty-gritty, like grammar, clarity of sentences, and there's a lot of overlap between essay feedback and revision. So I do admit that this video on revision is very similar to the video I did on essay feedback. The difference is that when you do essay feedback, you can give that you could do essay feedback to other people's papers. And you can then, if you're doing peer review or if you're a teacher and you're grading other people's papers, you can give essay feedback. Essay feedback is more global, more holistic. And grammar, revision feedback is a lot more specific, a lot more nitty-gritty. And both of these last two videos represent the last stage of the writing process. Because you're going to notice that I did a couple of videos on how to brainstorm with ChatGPT, and then I'm doing a couple of videos on how to use ChatGPT for revision. And so the three stages of the writing process is pre-writing, which is idea generation, writing the draft, and then rewriting, which is revision. And so we use ChatGPT for stage 1, pre-writing, and stage 3, rewriting. But we do not use ChatGPT to write our essays for us. And so that's the only stage of the writing process I skipped. And so that's why my videos focus on using ChatGPT for stage 1, pre-writing, and stage 3, rewriting. And so if you want to find out more about how to use ChatGPT and writing, you can buy my book, Writing in the Age of AI, ChatGPT, Unleashed by ChatGPT, on Amazon. And so, without further ado, I'm going to go into and share my file on how to use ChatGPT for the last stage of the writing process, which is rewriting or revision. So, AI revolution, polishing papers with ChatGPT. Hey everyone, feeling like your finished essays just need extra shine? Drowning in a sea of red pen marks from revisions? Is your grammar teacher telling you that every single sentence that you write is wrong? Well, fear not. Today we're diving into the world of ChatGPT, a powerful AI tool to help you revise your paper like a pro. Imagine a digital editor in your pocket. That's ChatGPT. It's a large language model that can analyze your writing and suggest ways to improve clarity, flow, and even content. Think of it as a superpowered revision buddy that never gets tired. Here's how to unleash ChatGPT's revision magic. Upload your draft. Copy and paste your essay into the ChatGPT interface. Target your revisions. Tell ChatGPT what kind of revision you want to focus on. Do you need help with sentence structure, clarity, or strengthening your argument? Get specific. For specific revisions, highlight sections or sentences you'd like ChatGPT to analyze. ChatGPT equips you with a whole revision toolbox. Clarity and concision. It can identify areas where your writing could be clearer, more concise, and easier to understand for the reader. Sentence savvy. It can analyze sentence structure, suggest revisions for flow and smoothness, and even eliminate clunky phrasing. Argument powerhouse. It can help you strengthen your arguments by suggesting additional evidence, identifying areas for counter-arguments, and making your thesis statement shine. ChatGPT goes beyond basic grammar checks. Here's how it helps refine your own voice. Word choice wizard. It can suggest alternatives for overused words and suggest synonyms to add variety and impact to your writing. Style check. It can analyze your writing style and provide suggestions to ensure it aligns with the assignment and target audience. While ChatGPT is a valuable tool, remember, it's a guide, not a replacement for your own critical thinking. Always review its suggestions and make sure revisions maintain your unique voice and writing style. Double-check citations to avoid plagiarism if ChatGPT references any sources. So say goodbye to tedious revisions and embrace the power of AI revision. With ChatGPT as your AI editor, you'll be turning in polished, confident essays that will leave your teachers impressed. Get ready to raise the bar on your writing and smash those revision blues. I always tell students that you cannot trust ChatGPT for sources. You still have to do your research the old-fashioned way because ChatGPT makes things up. So whatever output you get from ChatGPT, you have to make sure that the facts that it gives you actually are true, and you have to fact check it, and you have to make sure that the sources it gives you actually exist. And so I will give you an example of, I think I gave you an example last time, but I'll give you another example of how you can use ChatGPT, not just for essay feedback, but also to use ChatGPT to correct and revise your essay. So in this part, I will go over the actual ChatGPT, and we'll go over, so let's say I write a sentence like, I is a man. I likes many ice creams. It are fun to write papers. So let's say I write that badly, okay? And then that's going to be the what I cut and paste. Then I would write in correct English. Okay, check for grammar and maybe add some fun details. Okay, so now you're going to watch ChatGPT magic. Grammarly can also do this too. So the revision part, the fact that ChatGPT can do revision, and Grammarly does this particular part of revision, the proofreading and the editing, really, really well. So if you're looking for this kind of itty-bitty little revision stuff, that's Grammarly, and Grammarly Go is also a great tool for you to use. So here I put in all of these wrong sentences, and so let's see ChatGPT correct it. I am a man who enjoys many flavors of ice cream. Writing papers is a fun activity for me. And so it corrected everything. I deliberately said I is a man and that kind of stuff. And so sometimes if I say I buy furniture, okay, let's do that wrong, from stores. I speaks English, poor. My first language is Chinese, so my English bad. You English bad too? Me too. Okay, let's say you write that badly, okay? So then I would say to ChatGPT, write incorrect English. Okay? And so you first say write in correct English, and then you press this magic button. I buy furniture from stores. My English is not very good. My first language is Chinese. Is your English not very good too? Mine is. Let's try our best to improve together. Gee, that sounds so much better than I buy furniture from stores. I speaks English poor. My first language is Chinese. My English bad. Your English bad too? Me too. And so many ESL students who are just learning English can benefit from ChatGPT. Now that's the beginning of my next book, where I write a whole book, okay? And that's going to be a different series in which I talk about how ChatGPT is such a game changer for ESL students. But for native speakers of English, you may not write English that badly, but even if you did, ChatGPT can correct it for you. And Grammarly can do the same. And so this ends this particular segment or video segment on how you can use ChatGPT to revise your papers. So if you have If you like my channel, my Professor H Writing channel, don't forget to subscribe to my Professor H Writing channel, and then you can find a lot more tips about writing and AI in my book, Writing in the Age of AI, ChatGPT, Unleashed by ChatGPT, available on Amazon. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me at any time.